So just give a quick overview of, who
Right.
Jetstream is, how you started, and what the core offer is.
Okay. We started in 1994, streaming live on the web. Very
You are an
experimental.
OG.
So still alive. Yeah, and those events got bigger. So basically, we crashed the internet here in the Netherlands by overloading it, and we had to figure out ways to scale it up. And that was a great mission. So I started the company with the mission to professionalize the web for streaming. And
Mhm.
well, 30 years later, here we are. I mean, who isn't watching streams on the internet, right? It's so
That's
it's so,
right.
so mainstream. Um, what we do is we offer two products. One is a European cloud service purely for streaming. So it includes multi-CDN services with integrations with a lot of CDNs. And it does origin services like transcoding, packaging, origin hosting, recording, player, and analytics.
Mhm.
And on top of that, we have an additional layer with APIs and GUIs to automate those workflows. So it goes beyond what AWS and Azure, for instance, are doing with streaming. They basically offer you a toolkit. We offer pre-integrations with full
Mhm.
control. So it's a standard platform on which you can create custom workflows much faster and way cheaper than you used to do. And
Yeah.
the second product is an on-prem solution. So there is another trend in which people say, forget about the cloud. We want to go back into owning or at least operating on-premises, our own infrastructure, like
Mhm.
hospitals or defense or government. And they're so critical about either the solution or so critical about the data that they don't want to house this in any third-party cloud. So we built a small version of our cloud stack around transcoding, packaging, origin hosting, called Maelstrom.
Yeah, it's really interesting mix. There's plenty of platforms and service providers out there who are bringing yet another SaaS type solution, right?
Yeah,
Cloud,
yeah.
and there's a place for those. We're not in any means saying there isn't, but
It's a tough
it
space to
is.
be in.
It's a tough space to be in, but you are correct. In Europe, maybe it's GDPR and it's the privacy that possibly is initially, I think, driving, at least to captive clouds or on premise, because in some cases, the European regulators are simply saying your data, your traffic cannot leave this region, and it has to
Yeah.
be processed only within the region that the consumers are in, the viewers are in, and so that means
Yeah.
then,
Yeah.
suddenly AWS doesn't necessarily work so well in that type of environment,
Well,
right?
it's a great platform, of course.